affected so many people from those Oakland parents to the strangers who felt compelled tonight in Walnut Creek to come together.
Her face!
Ah,
drunk people. Poor Asian girl.
In
the back?
Okay. In Walnut Creek to come together.
I love the news. Like, I'm obsessed. I love it. I love it!
And Hugh Janus, turning 10. We'd mentioned...
I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. It's one of those.
Huge anus. Huge anus. That's actually the first time I've heard that one.
This is the season that matters, and despite the fact that they've had such a tremendous amount of sex during the
she's naughty.
Freudian slip. You know what's on her mind? That's not the news.
Going all the way to
Yep.
8th Avenue.
Thank
Drivers
God.
are down to the single lane in each direction.
Why would you say thank God?
I'm just gonna give it to you. These are my honest reactions.
Do you have a favorite of the ones we showed you?
Oh my god, they were all my favorite.
The one where she was talking about brushing her teeth, or her son brushing her teeth.
Definitely the chick who like got down and got really enthusiastic about being on the floor.
I like the one where the camera dropped and she went down and started dancing. She was awesome.
The lady drawing the giant black penis was awesome.
Have you ever dealt with this where you're out vlogging and people notice and they try to do stupid crap behind you?
Not jerking around, but people like will like kind of like walk by in the background and like, you know, like bomb it, but that's how it is.
I turn the camera on, I'm like, all right guys, so I'm vlogging, and it's always like, yeah, well, Tim, shout out.
Usually I don't notice it until I'm editing later, and I'm like, that, and then I like zoom in, I'm like, da, da, da. I make them look stupid usually.
Definitely done live stuff where people have been just completely obnoxious in the background, and it really sucks, because it's like, what do you do? Like, what do you do?
Why do people so often feel that need to mess with news reports?
You have to mess with the anchors because the anchors are there and they have to be so PC.
That's always been human nature, you know? Ever since I was a little kid, like someone's taking a picture and then someone else wants to put the bunny ears on you.
Your instinct, even when I see a camera, I'm just like you want to do something stupid. Even knowing that you're probably gonna screw up somebody's shot, it's like you still want to do it.
Have you ever done something like that during a live news broadcast?
No, I'm not fortunate enough to walk upon that.
I've never actually seen news people out in the wild. No, I've never seen them.
No. It's all, I never mess with live broadcasts. It's always in my head, like, I should do this, but I never end up doing it.
There was some newscast, and I was definitely, like, I put on a funny hat and maybe like a monocle, and I like walked in the background.
Most of the time I usually just hang out. And it's like,
well, then how do you think it feels to be a news reporter knowing that they're held to a higher standard, and if they make any little mistake, they might become infamous on the internet and we're all gonna make fun of them?
Yeah, it sucks. Basically, it really, really sucks. I've definitely been in that situation. Oh, top of Reddit, great, Justine. What'd you say? I was reading what they told me to say.
Some of them aren't that embarrassing. Like, you know, messing up on a word, getting tongue twisted isn't that big of a deal. Like, it's funny, but I don't feel like it's something they'd really be embarrassed about.
I think some people take themselves too seriously, so, you know, if a streaker can take them down a peg, let's do it, you know? I think it's our public duty.
News bloopers, long history of going viral on the internet. What is it about news anchors and reporters messing up that we find so funny?
Usually because it's live and there's no going back, I guess.
Anything that can spice up the news, whether it's someone saying the N-word or some guy whipping out his ding-dong, then it's, you know, it makes it better.
Because they always put news anchor boobs on the thumbnail. That's why those always go viral, is what I think.
Like when you see the dad from Wonder Years smile, you know, it makes you happy. And it's the same thing when you see news people kind of like crack up or they accidentally say something dirty or a curse word and everyone starts chuckling, you know, it almost feels like, whoa, this is weird, like the wall's been broken down.